Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Welcome back, everyone. It's a busy evening, so I kind of want to jump right into it. First, we're going to start with a look at the water vapor imagery, and you can see these thunderstorms exploding over northwestern sections of South Dakota. The cloud cover from those storms pretty much encompassing southwestern sections of North Dakota there. As those storms continue to blossom across South Dakota, they're having a tough time making it up into our area. Most of the action still back across extreme eastern sections of Montana, but we do have a couple of storms firing here all along a boundary, which is kind of bisecting the state right now. Those storms are pretty much on each side of that boundary. I'll take you for a quick tour of some of them. This storm is starting to lose a little bit of its punch, impacting Bottineau and the Peace Gardens and Lake Metagoshi. Actually, you can see quite an impressive outflow boundary. There it is there. It could help to initiate and fire off more storms. We got Weather Service saying that quarter-size hail and 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts are expected with this storm. Further to the south, we had a storm fire off just to the northwest of Wing. None of these storms are severe right now, but they are strong. So if you get caught under one of these, expect some gusty winds and possibly some small hail. Also have a couple of cells just to the northwest of New Salem that have fired up, and then to the northwest of Elgin, between Elgin and New England, another cell firing up all along this boundary that is kind of stalled out. And you can really see it here as I show you the temperatures here. 83 in Bismarck, but just 52 in Sydney. You can see on the eastern side of this boundary, we've got strong southeasterly winds. On the western side, we have northerly winds here, so really acting to agitate the atmosphere over the next 12 hours or so. The winds aren't very strong right now, mostly between 5 and 15 miles an hour. But again, you can see out of the southeast and then out of the north here as you get back across western sections of the state. I'll roll through precision cast here to time out the storms. Now, what's important here is don't necessarily pay attention to the exact placement, just that the model is picking up on some of the storms here. This is 9:30, the possibility of more storms. Again, right along that boundary here. And those storms in South Dakota, they may congeal into one of those complexes of storms and rotate into our area as we go through the overnight hours. I think the severe weather threat will end once we get towards 3, 4 a.m., but heavy rain is a distinct possibility throughout the morning hours and then into the afternoon hours as that system continues to rotate toward the north. And then I think for Memorial Day, things should mostly be dry. In terms of who stands the best chance to possibly see some of that severe weather tonight, I think a very narrow corridor from probably down toward Mott, Glen Ullin, and New Salem up through Washburn, Velva, and then up toward the Peace Gardens where they've already had some of those storms. Again, right along where that boundary is, but can't rule out a storm further to the east or west of that boundary. It's something that I'll be tracking all night long. Lots of rain with this system. You can see here many places expecting a ½ inch to an inch and a half of rain. Here's a look at lows tonight. They'll be a little bit above average to the east and closer to climatological averages back across the west. And here's your 3-day forecast for Dickinson, average high of 68. Rainy tomorrow, a gloomy day, but a nice Memorial Day shaping up with a high of 70 degrees. Same thing in the Williston area, a rainy, gloomy day on Sunday and then sunny skies on Monday. Quickly, here's a look at the extended forecast for the Bismarck area. Rainy tomorrow and then lots of sunshine for the rest of the week and comfortable temperatures. Same thing in the Magic City, Renee, a rainy Sunday, clearing for your Memorial Day, and then temperatures getting comfortable for the rest of the week.
Sounds good. Thanks so much, Robert. Coming up next in sports, one local baseball team has high expectations for next year after this season was canceled.